Morning.
Morning.
How's you today?
I'm alright. Oh, you know what I forgot? I'm running late. Oh, I forgot my glasses.
Go on, pop in and get them, you've got plenty of time. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-dee. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba-da-bum. It's not good to dash about, it's not good for you. Hum. So how's you today?
I'm alright, thank you.
Marvellous. So just looking at your reflective log, so you feel like you can control the car to reverse correctly,
Yeah.
which is good. Splendid. So what's your thoughts about last week and then shush, linking that to this week?
Well, we did a more reverse last week, didn't we?
We did.
So I feel like my removers I think I could do
Okay.
more correctly, I guess.
So we've got, in terms of, oops, where we are, we're kind of, well, we're here. We've completed all of those.
Yeah.
So we're kind of anywhere along this line, really. We could continue down this way and do some more of the manoeuvring. We could maybe start work on basic junctions. Would you have a preference there, or?
More basic junctions.
Okay. Any idea where we might do that?
Around here.
Yeah. This is a great practice area, which is why when you're around here, you constantly see learner driving cars. So what do you think we mean by this hazard drill that it mentions in here? Any ideas?
Hazard drill.
Yeah, this is basic junctions and hazard drill. Sounds a bit grand, doesn't it? Hazard drill. It's this MSPSGL that we talk about here. But it's does that mean anything to you, do you think? MSMPSL, with the G in the middle?
Mirrors. Signal. Yeah.
Why are you checking the mirrors? Any idea?
So you don't run anyone over. I know I need to.
Well, it's for information, isn't it? We need to, if we're going to do anything, we need to think, well, hang on a minute. What do I know about the world around me? So that's information about what you can see in the front, what you can see behind you. So we take information in, but we need to give information out and all sometimes, don't we? So what do you think gives information to other people? Any idea?
Pardon? Like, so. Oh, yeah.
So we know what's
signal.
happening. Yeah. Anything else, do you think, tells people what you're about to do?
I don't know when I'm reversing the lights.
But if you were, say if you were going to go down here and you were going to turn left, you've got the signal on, but is there anything else? That if you were, as a pedestrian, if you were looking, how would you know which way the car was going if it wasn't signalling?
Just slowly creeping round, maybe.
Yeah. It's kind of, it's body language, if you like, the body language of the car. If you're tucked in at the left, you're probably going left. If you're over at the right, you're probably going right. So that can give information to people as well. So we think about information in, information out. So it's signalling. So we check, make sure it's safe, giving them information. Position is part of that. Then you need to adjust your speed. Any idea how you'll decide what speed to do?
Like you go to first when you turn around the corner anyway, don't you?
It depends, doesn't it? If you're coming, say if you're going to the end of there and turn left, you're probably going to use first because you can tell from here you're going to have to go slow because you cannot see.
Yeah.
But if you had a better view, you might be able to use second. As a general rule, when we're turning off the main road, second's a usable gear. When we're coming onto the main road, generally first.
Yeah.
Not always, but generally. So information, we've got our position, we need to adjust our speed, and then we need to think about the gear that we're going to use. And then it's observation. Can we go? Can we not? And then you make that decision. And then it's accelerate away from whatever it is. So that's information, position, speed, gear, acceleration. The same thing goes with mirror, signal, position, speed, gear, and your last look. Once you're in the new road, more information. What's around, what's ahead, what's behind. So if you're constantly aware of what's around you, you're keeping yourself safe. You don't have to be out and about for very long before you see car drivers make mistakes and do things that you maybe wouldn't expect. So you just have to try and plan for that and assume everybody else is going to try and kill you. And then some of the time you'll be right, but because you were expecting it, it's not going to cause you an issue. And it's all about keeping ourselves safe, minimising the danger to us by taking account of, making sure you do what's right, but taking account of what everybody else is doing. So we play the what if game. Well, what if he did do that? If you're driving down there, what if that guy took a backward step to have a look at his handiwork and fell? What would you do? So you're planning for it all the time. And if we keep that approach going, planning for fitting in with the world around us and making good decisions based on it, that'll make you a good driver. That's what good driving is all about, making good decisions. So is there any particular... Obviously here we've got to do roundabouts as well, because you kind of get around without doing them. Do you know how they work?
Yeah.
All right, so what would you like to do? Do you want any help from me? Do you want to talk about it some more, or do you just want to crack on and do it?
Crack on.
Righty ho.
And you can tell me if I'm doing it all wrong. I
Okay.
don't think I will.
Righty ho.
Let me just...
Let's swap seats then.
Okie doke.
At least the sun's shining again.
I don't know.
Yeah, because the world's a strange place full of strange people. And speaking of which, I got some pop this morning, and I looked on the end of that, and it says open by hand.
I know some lights say don't open by feet or stuff like that.
What else are you going to do? Is somebody really going to take a bottle opener out of that? It's just like strange. Anyway, just a little aside. Make yourself comfy. So if we just tackle what we've got around us and see how we do. How will we know if we've been successful? What would you feel was a good outcome from this next hour? What do you want to be able to do?
That I can do everything correctly and do all my mirrors all the time.
All right.
That I can do it.
So shall I just leave you be unless you've got it wrong, and then maybe have a chat? Righty ho. That seems to work for us. Let's go with that.
What was I doing?
See, Doug's getting a telling off. Having a little conversation. I think he's about to have some time on the naughty step. I love it when people say to the dog, how many times have I told you about that? I'll kill myself laughing if the dog went, I don't know, 4, 5?
No, my dad taught sit down.
I taught my cat. That's how sad I am. So if we went to the end of the road and turned left?
Do you reckon I'd have to turn further? I'll be able to get out, won't I?
What do you reckon?
Yeah. I will.
So turning first, of course, means that we're scrubbing the tyres a little. It's what we call dry steering.
I can't do that.
Well, you can, because the power steering will let you, but if you do it constantly, you're scrubbing the tyre on the road.
Right.
It's always better if the car's moving when we steer. But if you were really tied up against there, well, you might not be faced with a choice. It's always better to not if you can help it.
Okay.
On you go when you're ready.
I didn't.
Nice. Well done. So at the end of this road, take the road to the left. That's cool. Information in, information out. So we always signal one road to another.
Left?
Yes, please. Slowly. So your view's tight, so you've done the right thing by just creeping until you get a good look. And if we take the next road on the right, please. Well done.
What's he doing?
How was that? Tricky that last junction, wasn't it?
Yeah, I tried to not run over everyone and I tried to go around the corner.
If we go left at the end of this road, please.
Is 20 alright down here?
Yep, that's perfectly fine. How does it feel?
Feel?
Do you feel safe at that speed?
Yeah.
Probably right.
Can I set off in second, do you reckon?
No.
I'd stall it, won't I?
You wouldn't stall because your clutch control is fabulous, but first's a more usable gear here because of what you're having to do coming out. Because the positioning of these parked cars has made life awkward for you. You've got to do the creep and peep thing, left at the end of the road.
I'd have to do the same here.
Okay. How was all of that?
Good.
It's all about getting the speed right.
I think I'm keep on checking my mirrors. It's just my blind spots, isn't it? I need to look at.
That's just as you come to move off, but that's fine. We'll keep an eye on it. A work in progress, which is completely fine. And we take the next road on the left, please.
I don't read that.
Well done. At the end of the road, turn left, please. Find a convenient place to pull it on the left. We'll have a little review.
Oops.
So, tell me about all that. In terms of your junction work. Did you feel that you were at the right speed all the time?
Yeah.
So, in terms of, did we gather information effectively, do you think?
I think so. I tried to.
Well, they're all sort of non-standard, weren't they? But not because of the shape of the junction, but because of the way people had parked. For example, the first one where we turned left at the end of your road and then we had to turn right. There's a parked car here, some pedestrians. Parked cars around the corner, so it made life really quite difficult. And you adjusted accordingly, which is good. So it's all about the speed, really. And not starting to make a turn at a junction that you know you can't complete. So your eyes are moving all the time, which is good. As you've been going around, have you adjusted to what's around you? Okay. You asked me the question about, was 20 the right speed? Did it feel like it was the right speed? What were you basing your judgment on? What made you think that was the right speed?
There's like loads of houses, like, but no, it wasn't too fast, I don't think.
So we're in a 30 mile an hour speed limit at that point. Do you think 30 would have been the right speed?
I don't know, because I know I always walk down there and, like, there's loads of kids on the street and stuff. I wouldn't go really fast down there.
Cool. Well, you see, that's all right, because you're basing it on what you can see. Would 30 be all right here?
Yeah.
What's the difference here to the road you were on before?
It's more wider space, isn't it?
Yeah, a bit more space, and you can see a bit further, can you? There are some circumstances. Well, I mean, you'd be breaking the law here, but if you were travelling faster than 30, you could probably still stop. So, but you can see that it's clear. Where you were before, the road was narrow. There was high hedges. There was places where kids could run out. You've also have to think. I mean, it's 20 past 10 at the minute. At 20 past 12, there might be more kids around because they're coming home from nursery, little ones. So it's all about doing what you need to do based on what you can see. So how do you think that went?
Good.
Okay, we'll do a bit more. Roundabout ahead this time. We'll go left at the roundabout.
Which exit?
The first one.
So back round.
That's the one, yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's a nice big loop we can use around here, roundabouts and junctions, isn't there?
Yeah. Do I need to put my signal I'm coming out? Or
What do you reckon?
Well, there's no one behind me.
Okay. Is anybody going to benefit?
No.
So you can leave that one.
Why did I stall it?
I don't know, what do you think?
I don't know.
Have another go.
I never stall.
Don't say never. It'll happen all the time. Sometimes stalls happen, you know.
Did I lift it up too quick?
Maybe.
I don't know what I've done.
We don't get bent out of shape about stalls. Even driving instructors stall the car sometimes. That's a nice pull away. Very smooth. Well done. Better late than never. Left at the roundabout. You still remembered though. So again, base it on what you can see.
But there's no one coming at all. So yeah, I don't know about.
If you're not sure, you've done the
I
right thing.
can't set off, can I?
Well done. Cool. So that's an interesting one. Tell me about that roundabout.
What about it? What?
Well, there was things made a little more difficult for you, weren't there? What was it that caused the difficulty?
I would have gone, but no. I would have gone quick enough.
Well, you can't be sure, can you? Because he wasn't signalling.
No.
I was hoping I was going to be able to get you to slag him off for not signalling, then I was going to point out that you didn't. But I wouldn't be that cruel. At the end of the road, take the road to the left. You did the right thing though. You can't be sure, so hang back. It's like, yeah, we have priority, but you've done the right thing by just have a quick look. So left at the end of the road, please.
You might as well. You know where junctions, like, do you have to always stop?
No.
So if you know there's no car,
If you can see that, because you got a reasonable view of that one, didn't you? So if you're sure you can go, then just go. So what do you feel about the speed here? Does this feel right?
Is it 30 down here then?
It is, but would you want to do 30 here?
No.
There's too many things could go wrong. Here though, it's a bit different, isn't it? Not as many parked cars. So you've got to be able to stop in the distance you can see that's clear.
Yeah.
Excellent. To the next road on the left, please. place to pull over on the left? I'll
Park
leave it up
outside
to
your
you.
sister's over there.
Ah, right, okay.
I think it's like, I don't know actually. Is this alright?
Well, you tell me.
Yeah.
What's the factors you're considering when you think about is it okay, is it not okay?
With cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Interesting one as we came up there, wasn't there, with the guy that came to the end of his driveway. You didn't feel comfortable going.
Yeah, we kept on going. I don't know.
No,
I knew it would have stopped. I don't know actually. It felt
Something
like
made you go, what was that, do you think?
Because he came further out more.
Was he looking at you?
I don't know.
He wasn't.
No.
He was busy looking that way, wasn't he? So you picked up on it because that's what made you pull back. That's the sort of thing that we're talking about, really, about making good drivers. Deciding to do things based on what you can see. There's also other things that we need to take into account. We sometimes talk about having a driving plan. And that's what you're doing when you're going around. You're planning on what's he doing, what are they doing, what should I do? So we plan it on what we can see, right here, parked cars. What we can't see, the stuff around the bend, people maybe coming out of these driveways, like our friend back there, kiddies running around, and what we might reasonably expect. And you might expect, because have the schools gone back today, or is it tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
So there might be kids, last day of freedom, running around a bit giddy. So we might expect that to happen. So if you've got it in your mind that it might happen, you're already sort of planning for it. The fact that you know this area and you know that people probably drive a little bit too fast around here, like in most areas, then you plan for that, which is great. Can you see the car coming the other way?
I saw it light.
Where did you see the light?
I don't know. I saw it.
In the
car.
1, 2, 3,
Oh,
the
yeah.
fourth window up. See you saw the reflection. As it happens, he's pulled into a driveway, I think. But that's where you can get information as well. As you come around there, you sometimes catch the reflection either in the side of the cars or in the windows. So, cool. How does that feel? You feel on top of the job?
Yeah.
Do you feel safe?
Do
Excellent.
you feel safe?
I do. Well, look where my feet are. If I didn't feel safe, I'd be like... Off you go again when you're ready.
Need to check blind spots all the time. What am I doing wrong?
How does it feel when it went there? Does it feel different to the other pullaways, or...?
Am I because I'm in there?
It's a little bit, and we're also a little bit uphill, aren't we? Just a little. The important thing is we don't want to get bent out of shape about it. Just think, all right, that didn't quite work the way I wanted. What might I do different?
Going too quick.
Okay. Fabulous. Is that a hard cat? I'm hard. Left at the end of the road, please.
Shouldn't I really stayed in first?
Yeah,
I just knew I'm coming up to end it now. That's all.
at the roundabout, take the road on the left, please. It's the first exit.
Oh, no. I shouldn't have done that.
That's okay.
Well, I
we go?
could do. Yeah.
Go on then.
So the first left?
Yes, please. So roundabouts are nice because you get the view a bit earlier.
Yeah.
More of a chance of being able to keep it going.
So I have to go 30 down here?
You don't have to. 30 is the maximum. It's not necessarily a target. What I'd like you to do is to go to a speed that you feel comfy at.
Do I need to change?
If you feel that you need to, go for it. Try it and see. How did that feel?
I'm in first.
There you go, well done. So how does this feel?
More better.
Okay.
I think I'll have more control, like, braking maybe, like, because I won't have to, I can just roll if you get me. Do you get? You don't get me.
It doesn't matter as long as you do. At the roundabout, take the road to the left, please. It's the first exit.
I don't need to put that on, do I?
You do, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah. It's cool, well done. Follow that car.
Follow that car.
Man, I don't mean chasing.
I know, that's why I slowed down. You told me to follow him.
I know, I'm
Why
only
did you
kidding.
run?
I just meant go the same way he went. And if we pull up on the
Fast
left,
and Furious.
yeah, we Tokyo drift.
Pull up on left.
Yep. Leave yourself about a car and a half away from him.
What did I do?
Just didn't quite catch it with the clutch, but to be honest, it doesn't matter. Each time something like that's happening, you're adjusting. As it happened there, just didn't quite catch it, but you try to. The important thing is that you're developing that feel for the car, that you're getting the messages back from it and reacting to it. The fact that we've had the odd stall here or there, it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't.
I'd love to stall.
It's but I mean, this is sometimes, it's easy to think, oh, I got that wrong. What you have to do is look at what you got right. When things aren't going the way that you perhaps want, it's because you're focused on something else. You're concentrating on trying not to forget the blind spot. So then something else goes wrong. It doesn't really matter. The number one question always, if we think, well, are we doing all right? Well, number one, nobody's died. So that's always a plus. 2, the skills are developing. And that's the important thing. How do you think? Tell me about that last loop that we did with the roundabouts and the stuff that happened there.
I'm keeping always asking questions like how
That's all right.
can I do that?
That's what I'm here for.
I should just get on with it and see if it works.
Well, if you feel that you want to ask questions, just fire away. But don't mind at all. As you've probably already noticed, I tend to throw them back and you go, what do you think? But if you need the answer to something, just ask. That's fine. We're just developing the skills that you need. And the way that you develop those is just by experiencing it. Did it work the way you wanted it to? Yes or no? If the answer is yes, yay, click save on it. If the answer is no, all right, what might we change? Because nobody's born able to do this, so you have to build those skills up. So tell me about that last loop around with the 2 roundabouts, particularly the last roundabout. Talk me through that one.
I thought no one would come in. I thought, I'll stay in my gear war, and then there were a massive bus. I'm like, yeah, I'll go to first.
Yeah, bus in the car by him and then the guy talks. So things change fairly quickly. How did you cope with that?
Well, I think, yeah.
Did you keep yourself safe?
Yeah.
You dropped it, went in the first, waited for the right size gap and went. What could you improve about that?
Maybe when I'm coming up to it, go a little bit slower, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
I think I would. I don't know.
Well, you could have said nothing and I'd have been happy with that. Because it's not about how I feel anyway. But it's smashing. You're in control of the situation. If you'd come in a little slower, it might have given you a half a second longer. So you can lock that away in your subconscious, if you like, and you think, okay, next time you're in that scene, maybe I will come in just in case, a tad slower. So, back to the sort of stuff we were doing last time. We haven't pulled away from behind a big vehicle like this, so it's another little challenge. So what's going to affect you here as you pull away? What?
Because we're on a nail.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, like, more my clutch, because I'd have to creep round maybe, because I can't do it.
Do you feel confident you can do that?
Yeah.
Crack
I
on
think
then.
I can do
On you
it.
go.
But there's a van coming. Oh no, it's not. It's turning.
Oh.
Right, so I'm going to try and find my bike. Won't stall it, will it? Do you think it will?
Yeah. Fantastic. End of the road, we'll go left.
Oh god. I thought you were coming in. It doesn't matter.
Can't trust
It's
these
just
learner
fine.
drivers.
I know. I just know. I'm not one at all.
So go with your gut feeling here.
I didn't.
So don't worry about that.
There were no one there, were there?
Nope.
But it's fine.
So you wouldn't get penalised for that. It's always policy to put it on. But the thing that you were working on, going with your good feeling, you decided you didn't need to go down at first. You could carry on out. Great stuff. It's getting a little warm now, isn't it? Isn't it lovely?
I know. Am I carrying on?
Yes, please. We'll stay on this road this time all the way to the roundabout.
Okay.
Some of them going bad idea. They don't look very
I know
happy about it,
them.
do they?
Are you not allowed to do that?
No, you're not.
What if you see someone you know?
The horn is to warn others of your presence, not to
Yeah, I
appear
was
again.
warning them I was there. It'll be fine.
We have to be careful with stuff like that because it's while you're doing that, you're actually distracted.
I won't do it again, I swear.
Fibber. At the roundabout, we'll follow the road ahead this time. It's the second exit,
Second.
so no signal on approach.
Do I still? Yeah.
No, you don't need a signal this time.
Don't need it.
Nope. Until we get past this turning, then
Yeah.
we'll signal that we're going to leave. Well done. What do you suppose is happening here?
I don't know. He's reversing back because his reverse lights were on.
Yeah,
Oh, it's because
he's hassled that learner driver out of the way. Well
stop.
done. Nah, you're not. And then we'll find a convenient place to pull over on the left. So what he's done there is he's gone right up behind that. That learner driver was doing a reverse park. He's gone right up behind him and forced him to go forward. So instead of just going past him because there was plenty of room. But tell me about what you did.
I think I just did it well. I regret the beep now though, but I know. Like my sister.
But yeah, I don't. Well, okay, we're done with the beep and the horn thing.
Okay.
I'll edit that out. We'll pretend. I did
yeah,
that.
yeah.
No, I won't now. It's but it's important because it's we all do. Well, not all, but a lot of drivers do things that maybe they shouldn't, like flashing the lights to let people through, and people start getting used to doing that. Because it's very easy to catch that by accident. And then if somebody takes that, I mean, they can come through. And it's stuff like beeping the horn. It can make somebody go, huh. You could startle somebody. There's all sorts of reasons for not doing it. But everybody does. Do. Hey up, mate. My other half sometimes gets a bit uptight with me because I'll not talk to her while I'm driving. She says, why can't you talk? I can talk when I drive. But the reality is, when you're talking to somebody or you're messing with the radio, you're distracting yourself from the task at hand. And it only takes one moment's lapse in concentration and the job's knackered. Have a look at what's happening here.
He knew there was enough room. Or she, I don't know.
Is that an okay place to do that manoeuvre, do you think?
No, because it's coming up to that
Anything?
roundabout.
Anything else that might come into play here? When you're looking at, because we're going to be doing this exercise before too long. We need to think about the location that we do it. Is that a good location? What makes it a bad location, do you think?
It's a busy road, really, isn't it? And all I'm saying is it's coming up to that roundabout, so I don't know.
Anything else that might cause them an issue?
Driveways.
What else?
I don't know.
But that road on the right.
Oh yeah.
And look what's on the path just behind them. It's a bus stop, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
So for a lot of reasons they shouldn't be doing that there. So they're not really
There's
thought.
a good remover.
They're bad, they've done well there, haven't they? But in terms of choosing the location, it ain't good. They've created a real issue for themselves because they're in a real busy spot. I mean, they might be doing it just so that it's in more testing circumstances, but I thought it was worthwhile just having a look at it.
Test?
Yeah.
Like just there?
No, not there. An examiner wouldn't get you to do it there. You're next to a bus stop, opposite a junction and close to a busy junction down there. No. They'll pick a spot where it's safe for you to do it. If you're not happy about it, then say, I'm not sure this is a good place to do it. And tell them. They're never going to try and trip you or trick you. They'll find somewhere that's reasonably quiet. More often,
if they tried to let me do it there, I'd just turn around.
If you weren't happy, just say, and I don't think this is a convenient place, they're not going to choose somewhere like that and do it. They're a bit more professional than that. So that the situation that we came across there, what did you do when we saw that?
Slow down.
Yeah. But you also left loads of room, and that's the key. You're not getting involved in what's going on ahead of you. You've kept yourself back, let them sort themselves out, then off you go. Because if you'd gone right up close behind that van, when he disappeared, there's the bus coming, then you're in trouble.
Yeah,
so you kept yourself out of it, which is good. Good stuff. How's it feel? How's it all going?
Good.
Do you feel you're on top of the job, or
Yeah.
are you able to do the things? Well, what does it say? Let's have a look at our targets. Oh, let's at your side. Have a look at the targets for lesson 6 and see how many of them you think that we've started to tick off in the yellow bit.
Topic 6.
Yeah, sorry, lesson 6. Hazard drill and basic drill. A bit further along. Oh, too far.
Where is this thing? Hazard drill and basic junction.
There it is.
Back T and Y junction. What's a Y junction? That?
This one is a little bit, yeah. Because it's not a T, it's at a bit of an angle. Now, we haven't covered a lot of them, but we will go back to them. There aren't any of those ones here, really, but we can find some others.
Oh, why one where there's like 2 and 1, you're going into one, not where there's 2?
Instead of it being a T at the end of the road, this road is at a bit of an angle, so it becomes a Y rather than a T junction.
So what's that junction where it's you out by the 2 and in by the 1? That one?
Which one? Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean.
You know when you're going into Aldi? That junction.
Oh yeah.
What's that called?
Well, that's still a T junction, but it's got an island in the middle.
All right.
But it is at right angles like that to the main road. It's a Y junction when it's different. I'll show you one.
So you can see more out.
Yeah, Y junctions tend to be tight, where if you're coming in, you've got to really double back on yourself, or if you're coming off the main road, you've got to really steer tight because it's not coming off at this angle. It's actually either that way or kind of almost behind you. I'll show you one in a bit.
Okay. What else is there?
So let's have a look at your hazard drill.
Any approach for having such as junction. Yeah, I think I have. Yeah.
Okay. How about number 4?
I feel confident in my ability to apply the hazard drill and approach to a hazard such as a junction.
Okay. What about the next bit then?
Turn left into and out of simple open junction.
Well, do you know what we mean by an open junction? Do you know what that term means? It's one where you can see lots on the approach. A closed junction is the ones we've been doing, where you cannot really see anything until you're right on top of it. The last one, where you came out in second, that's slightly more open because you get a better view from a little bit further back. So most of the ones you've done have been closed junctions, really, apart from the roundabouts. Variety of junctions, well, we'll try a few more. We'll try some different ones, perhaps. How does that feel?
Corners, different
Gradients. Uphill, downhill, that kind of stuff.
I'm starting college, me again.
Yay! What are you doing?
Public services.
Excellent. What do you hope to do with that?
Reapply for Navy again.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Righty-ho, when you're ready, off we go. So we try some different junctions.
Because I'm down here, I can set off in a second.
Go on then. That's the key thing, you just try it, see if it works. If it doesn't, what about
I
it?
did it up there. It worked, I think.
Explains what, Jack?
Trying my hardest.
There you go. Did it work?
Yeah.
There you go. So, what we're going to do here,
Oh.
we can see what they're doing. Can we get
they're
past?
reversing. No, I don't think I can. What did I do?
If you sit perfectly still, they'll know what you're doing. Make eye contact if you can.
They can get by. Surely I can get by.
You can, but you have to decide are you going to or you're not.
I can. Can I not go that way? Do you reckon I will be able
Yeah,
to?
come on, you'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
So now they know that we're moving.
I'm just gonna go at this. Oh, are you
Okay,
kidding?
go on, you're okay.
I'm fine, yeah.
So we'll take the road to the left at the roundabout. It's the first exit.
First exit. So I'll be able to. Oh, I'd have put that on.
That's an interesting one because the road says go left only, doesn't it?
Mm.
Technically, you don't need a signal, but I think it's always best just to let people know.
Oh, this exit.
That's the one, yep. Then at the end of this road, I'll lose my voice. We'll take the road to the right, please.
I can't put them on. I don't realise how much you have to put on. Ignore me, ignore me. I can't see really.
You first for this one.
Am I too far out?
No, this is fine.
First, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of uphill as well, isn't it?
It is. Well done. Tricky with it being on a bend, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Limits your view quite a bit. At the roundabout, we'll follow the road ahead, please. It's the second exit. So no signal on approach, but signal on exit.
Yeah.
So you know this roundabout now. I'll leave you to it. So how did coming in slower work for you?
Good, so I could see, and then if I needed to stop.
Cool. Ahead, it's crossroads. We'll take the road to the left. See the giveaway sign this time.
Right.
So we'll head off to the left. You probably need your handbrake this time because we're on a bit of a hill.
Right, okay. Oh, this is the first one I've done.
That's okay. Let's give it a bit more gas.
More gas as well.
I've got you covered. That's fantastic.
No one's coming this way.
Well done. How did that feel?
Good.
Under a bit of pressure there, weren't you?
Yeah. Everything.
I had you covered. You didn't
No.
need me. So when we come to situations like that, I'll always cover you.
Thank you.
He should have left more space behind.
I know it was right on my ass. But
Didn't let it rattle you though. That's good.
it's fine.
You look like you knew them, or she looked like she knew you.
It's wonderful.
Like I said, well done for not beeping the horn.
I know.
So, what are we expecting here, do you think?
I'm going slow because it's a tight end, isn't it? But yeah,
Cool.
that's why I would have changed to my third gear, but I want to
That's
stay.
completely fine. And you know, I felt you slowed down, so just had a little chat about it. We'll take the second road to the right. This one's the first. You can see the second one here. Well done. hard sometimes to turn and stay on your side of the road, isn't it?
Do you reckon I'd have failed by now in my test?
Why?
Because...
Well, look, next time we stop for a review, we'll have a little think about that. Right at the end of the road, please. It makes it difficult here because there's no road markings, so you've just got to kind of guess.
Right.
Yes, please. Staggeringly good clutch control. Next road on the right. This is a Y junction because it's not.
He's gonna cross. This is a Y junction.
It is
Because of, yeah.
because of the shape of it.
I need to remember like where hill starts and like what to do. It's because I was in second, that's why. I know why.
Did you manage it though?
Yeah.
There you go.
Just got it.
Doesn't matter then, does it? Left at the end of the road. I know people been driving 20 years can't pull away up a hill in second. Left at the end of the road. So I don't think it's something we need to worry about.
I'll change it.
Oh, okay.
Should I have stopped then?
It's a tricky one, isn't it? If you're not sure, wait.
They're reversing out corner.
We'll go left at the end of the road. So stick a signal on, let them know what you're up to. Tuck ourselves in, and then decide what you're going to do. So if we sit still here, and wait for them to make a decision.
Kind of out.
We're going to carry on. Overtaking them's not really a good option here. So wait and see what they're up to. There you go. But if you were going to go past them, if you weren't faced with the choice, that's a tricky one. You need to be really careful and be aware of what's around. Left at the end of the road. So you were able to go that time because you've got the speed right. Fantastic. So we're coming up to that Y junction again. I'd like you to take the road to the left.
Okay.
And get to experience it. See the
I am close to my side.
Yeah, it's lovely. So this next road on the left.
It's going to be a tight one, isn't it?
It is.
Do you reckon I could do it in second?
I do.
I think I've done it.
I think you have. This step will go right at the end of the road.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do what you think.
I could go. I've done it. You're scared, you.
Where's my feet?
I guess so. I was going to stop.
Well, how did it feel when you did it? Did it feel right, or did you feel it was a
felt
bit
right
quick?
because, well,
Or if it feels right, then you've done everything
there
you
were
need
no
to do.
cars there. I could have just gone
Next road on the
back.
right.
Your wheel trims are going to be knackered.
You've only just touched it.
That'd have been still a minor though. Like,
Possibly.
yeah.
Possibly.
I didn't realise how small these streets are.
They are very narrow. We'll have a chat about that on our next review. So if
Are we pulling up?
left at the end of the road. And then if you find a place, we'll pull up and have a little review, see where we're at. Possibly not enough room here. We'll go left at the end of the road and then see if we can find a place. So this one's a bit of a wide junction because it's not a standard shape.
Where am I pulling up?
I'll leave it up to you to decide where you're going to go. Find somewhere safe, legal and convenient.
Shouldn't be. Jesus Christ, woman, man. I nearly ran him over.
You didn't,
Oh my God. I'm fine. I don't know where I'm going. Can I go down there or something?
Let's just sit tight until they've done what they're going to do and then we'll carry on that way. That's a very interesting situation which you've responded to very well. On you go when you're ready.
Oh God. Shut up.
So, take it a little bit steadier. Now we're to the next road on the left.
Was he waiting?
Thank you to the next man. Mind your fingers on the window.
Proper revving at me.
That's okay. We'll pull up just behind this car here. So tell me about all of that. There's lots happened there, wasn't there?
Should it have scared me like that?
How do you feel?
I could have run him over.
You didn't know.
I wouldn't have hurt him as such because I was going very slow anyway.
Okay.
If I was going really fast, then
If he'd continued out, would you have hit him or would you have stopped?
I don't know.
Have a think about it for a minute.
It would have got away, wouldn't it? I was going really slow. If I was going fast and I stopped and I didn't stop, I reckon I'd have hit him.
Well, let's have a look at that. Firstly, let me say, I think you behaved impeccably there. That you made all the right decisions, did all the right things. So, when you analyse that situation, you were able to stop in the distance you could see that was clear. Now, you could see all down the road, but there was obstructions there. Now, I thought that you'd seen him because you reacted that way. You sort of eased off. Now, that might have just been because of the other car.
I was going
you were
slow
then-
because
You stopped, not as though it was an emergency. It was an emergency. Somebody nearly stepped out in front of you. So what did you do?
emergency
You
stop.
walloped the pedal on in the middle, which is that's exactly what we're hoping to do. Now then, following that, what happened? We had the stall.
Oh, I ended that well. I don't know.
Why was that, do you think?
I don't know.
Heart was racing?
Yeah.
Did you feel a little bit of tension here? Did your tongue suddenly go a little bit dry? Did you feel a bit like, oh my God?
No,
That's what caused the stall. So, if you get a situation like that again, where something's happening and you've had to take emergency action, what might you do?
Stop for a second for a breather.
Give yourself a minute, because you've had a fright.
Did you actually see him then?
Just at the last second, I just saw his feet, and I felt you come off the gas at that point, and I thought maybe you'd seen him as well, but you were obviously slowing down for them reversing around the corner.
No, I slowed down because it was tight gap, so I didn't want to go right fast past it.
Either way, you've done the right thing. You've selected the right speed because you were able to stop when it went wrong, when the guy was about to step out without looking. So is there anything you could have done different coming up to that might have helped in that regard, that might have stopped him doing that?
No, I don't know what.
Well, we've talked about beeping the horn earlier, didn't we? That's somewhere where you could.
Couldn't you?
Beep.
Oh, yeah.
If you're not sure, now he knows there's somebody coming. So that's an effective use of the horn. But
Right.
could you have done anything better? Have you kept us and him, as it happens, safe?
Mhm.
So your good driving in that situation eliminated the risk. That's what it's all about. That's what this hazard routine thing's all about, is planning for what's around you. So we've hit all manner of complicated situations, and we've had all manner of experiences going around there. And we've experimented with this and that and the other, and we've tried it. Sometimes tried in second, sometimes tried in first. How's all that worked for you?
I think I get it more.
Do you get it right more than you get it wrong?
Yeah. Yeah, but when we turn, yeah, I know. I should always go to first, shouldn't I? But I don't. I always keep it in second. I don't know why.
Well, when the times you've kept it in second, has it caused you an issue?
No, but well, no, I don't know.
Well, you've felt it, and you felt it's maybe not the right gear, but you've adjusted, like pulling away uphill in second. I mean, it's only a little hill, but still. Your clutch control was good enough that you managed to do it. Now, if you get that feeling that you could just dip the clutch and drop it into first if you wanted, you'd probably have time. But it's all about just discovering
hill,
stuff.
So I don't know.
Well, but if you've done it quickly,
I forgot I was in second.
it's all right. If you're on a hill, you can always just bang the handbrake on, can't you? And just give yourself a moment. But you're making decisions based on the world around you. That's the important thing, and you're adjusting according to what's about.
Is that in the car?
Is it? Oh, it is. Hasn't got in. Oh no,
No, it's not. Oh my god, it was in.
It looked like it was in, didn't it? I react really badly to wasp stings. I swell up like a balloon.
I've never been stung, and that's what I'm scared about. I could die.
What, are you going to run away from it?
I was scared.
See you next week. So have a look at it. Have a look at the targets and the book. And see what we've got for that. Now, it doesn't matter what we do from this point forward. We're doing this. We're working on junctions. Now, again, bear in mind that we're marking it for where we're at now. We're not measuring it against test standard.
I don't know. No,
Talk about that in a minute.
What's this? Have I done that?
Well, we've done teeny bit. We've done one crossroads. We'll do those at a later date. This is the one that we're looking at.
I've done them all, haven't I? I've done a tight, like a Y. Well, I've done a Y one, yeah.
We'll be doing more and more and more. So it's about, do you feel confident that you're able to cope with them? Not that you can do them perfect every time, because, you know, mistakes sometimes happen. But do you feel confident that you're on top of the job? You know what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. So, let me give you a pen. Take the ones off you feel comfy about.
That's like an open junction, isn't it?
The open ones are easy, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, looking at the bottom, test requirements, which was the question you asked me before. So if we turn to page...
170.
Yeah, go on then. Let's see, what does it say there?
Is it that?
Yep. So he's looking like you're using these controls properly, smoothly. You're using all of these, right?
I'm smoothly, aren't I?
Yeah.
I'm right. She'll kill me because she, if she watches it. No, right. She's just come from Liverpool for because she goes to uni. She's put insurance on her mum's car for a week, and she's driving and that. Like she passed 2 years ago, and so she's driving and she's proper jerky, and I'm like, just leave it there for a few seconds. You know, and she did it, and she's like, oh.
See, the problem is that for most people, what they've learned to do is to follow a set of instructions. Set the gas, bring the clutch up a bit more, do this, do that, do this, do that. And you've then got to try and remember a whole list of things that somebody's told you what to do. If you just discover it for yourself, you only ever learn it once. Which is why your clutch control so good, because you're not doing what I've told you to do. You've discovered how the car should feel, and you instinctively know when it's not making the sounds or it's not feeling the way that it should do, and you adjust. And that's what it's about. And that's why we're applying this approach, just getting you to do it all, which is why I keep throwing the questions when you say to me, what about this? I said, what do you think? So in terms of the test, you said, would I have failed the test by now? You tell me.
Yeah.
On what? And
Mirrors,
why?
I do try and always check my... I think I've done well today, actually.
Okay, so where would you have marked yourself down for mirrors? Where, do you think you would have had any dangerous ones?
No.
Serious? Minors? How many minors?
Quite a few.
How many are you allowed on test?
I don't know.
15.
15.
15.
And that's for the... How long does that...
44 minutes. So we've been driving now for a little over an hour. Tell me how many minors you think you've got.
Quite a few, because it's not just with the mirrors, it's with everything else.
Okay.
So with my gear change, do you reckon I'd have got one from up that hill? Because I didn't select the right gear?
No.
Because I adjusted it. What if I stalled it?
Yes.
Do you get one for stalling?
No.
Right. And when we're hitting the curb, like...
Well, we didn't hit the curb.
We kissed it.
Yeah.
But still.
Okay, so that would be a minor, yeah.
Mm.
If there'd been somebody stood on the path next to where you hit it, that would be a serious.
Yeah. And
If you
then
went
fail
on the
straight away.
path, that's a dangerous. So there's an escalating scale that they use.
They're very strict though, aren't they?
No.
So like, this is what they'd have in front of them.
Yep. You show me where the marks would be.
They only ticket if you've done it wrong.
It starts clean.
So eyesight, that'd be... Would I get one?
No.
Did they ask
Can
you?
you read the... Well, you can only see the back half. Read the blue card. Can you read that number plate?
Yeah. XFD. Please tell me that's right.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
If not,
I don't know. I can't see that far. I'm only kidding. Of course I can.
3XFD.
That's fine. That's further than the one they're going to ask
I
you.
cannot see it without them though. At all. That's why I need them.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So that'd be alright.
Yep.
Is that
We're going
highway
to come to
code,
that.
isn't
Highway
it?
code questions or safety questions. We'll come to those in a bit.
Oh yeah, I've seen them videos on YouTube. Right, what's the engine? I don't know now like that.
Well, we'll show you all of them before you get there, Fiona. The lucky thing is, those videos that you see on YouTube are under the bonnet of this car.
That's all
So that's
good
handy.
then.
Control stop.
So is that what I've just done there?
That's an emergency stop. Control stop's your normal one.
So coming up to a junction.
And pulling up and pulling away like this. How they're going.
I'd have got one from over there because I set off in second and it went behind over home. Do you reckon they'll give me one?
That'd be borderline, I think.
They'd be picky though, won't they?
Well, let's assume they're going to be picky then. All the manoeuvres we haven't done, of course, today.
Oh, do you have to do that one?
I've never known anybody be asked to do it. Well, we'll show you how to do it, though.
First Oh, so they pick either one for me to do?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So, this is the next one that we need to be looking at. Number 11.
So, right,
Precautions before moving off.
clutch.
How have we done with those today? What about all of those controls down there? You think you're on top of them? What about number 13?
Move off.
Under control? Safely? You check your blind spot every time?
I think so. I try. If not, do you have to always check your blind
We've missed
spot?
the odd one today, but is that going to be enough to fail the test, you think?
No.
Because there was nobody about.
So will they still give me one?
Maybe, maybe not.
So you have to
Depends.
always check.
Best to, then you're sure.
But are you allowed to...
If you miss the odd mirror, if you just, no, you must check your blind spot. But if you miss the odd mirror check, it doesn't matter. If you miss the odd blind spot, you're not going to necessarily fail for that. But if it's consistently missed, or if you're doing it when there was somebody there, then yeah, you're definitely going to get a mark. There's a lot of grey areas. So, use of mirrors. How's that been today?
I think I've always...
Okay. Signals, how are they gone?
I think I missed one. But they're in there, so
That's
it's
fine.
fine.
Junctions, that's what we've been working on today. How's your approach speed been?
Good.
Observation?
Yeah.
How about turning right, turning left? Have we cut any corners?
What's that mean?
You know, when you're turning right into a road, if you don't turn in on your side of the road, if you cut on the other side of the road, only yours.
I don't think I have.
Let me show you what it... Actually, I never thought about the fire junctions are in here. That'll be where if you're coming in here, if you cut onto this side of the road. So we need to come in like that, which is what you've done. And also coming out, sometimes, I can borrow the pen. Sometimes people come up here if they're turning right, they start turning too early. Well, you need to do that. So coming in, sometimes people do that. Well, we must follow that route. So that you're keeping this side of the road clear all the time. Wide junctions, like that.
Oh yeah.
Which is that, the same as that one we just done there. Crossroads, slightly different, but we'll look at that as we go on. So in terms of where we're at, so we're starting to cover these. Now, reversing to the right is there, but we've also got these two. We'll put somewhere to do that there.
What are they?
Parallel park. You know where we saw these other cars doing it? That's the one that I wish I'd had the video running last week when we were driving home. I said to you, talk me through how to do that. And you did.
Oh, well, I got that.
Do you think you could do that?
Yeah.
Alright, do you wanna see if you can find a car and do it?
Round here?
Yeah. To the first road on the left. Let's see
Do
if
you know where a car is?
Yeah, we'll find one. Just drive around and we find one.
It's a blind spots.
Well done.
And there's a dog. Okay. I can't stop. Oh, I love dogs.
He's not having it, is he?
No.
He wants to see what we're doing.
I know.
First road on the left. So again, when we're looking for a target vehicle, we have to consider the location. Is it safe? Is it legal? Is it convenient?
What's happened?
That's letting you know the handbrake's not all the way off. It's not on, but it's just not right the way down.
That's good it tells you that.
It is. It can be a bit annoying though.
What
He's a bit close to
about...
the junction, isn't he? Oh.
Could I use some down
We
there?
could go round the block
Yeah.
and come back to them.
I know where I'm going.
Oh, right, now shut up.
No, don't say that. Nothing like that.
It's nicely done. Becomes very difficult when you're dealing with these tight junctions like this.
Yeah.
You've just got to have the speed right, haven't you? Then it becomes easier.
It's really tight. Well,
is.
it's not that bad, but
It's
if
just
another
that
car
wide.
were coming,
Yes, then you've got to try and balance it so that you're able to get through.
and if a car was speeding around now, I'd have to know.
Yeah. Left at the end of the road. So you can have a quick look up to the right just to get an early view. If you get the chance.
And I'd be alright in second, won't I?
Well, do it if you feel
There's
it.
no car.
And then first left. How's it come around in second?
Good.
Marvellous, apart from the potholes. God.
Oh, I thought it'd stay on last signal.
Next road to the left.
Would I get a mark off for signalling when there's no one behind me and it don't
Nope.
benefit anyone?
Yeah,
This
pull
one?
up. Yep, pull up on the left.
On the left?
Yeah, we'll pull up before we get there.
Oh, okay.
So this is the way
But
to
this
work.
is how slow you can go without you.
Yeah. There you go, you see? So the
it's
examiner
alright.
would stop you and say, this is the vehicle. I'd like to reverse behind. Pull up alongside him and then reverse back in, close to the curb. Now, on the way home last week, when I turned the video off, I wish I hadn't now, you talked me through doing one of these. You want to just talk yourself through it? You don't have to say it out loud, do it when you're ready if you want.
I'll say it all out loud. It'll be
Control.
all jibber jabber like this and that and that, and they'll be like, what are you on about? I was like, well, I know.
That's all that matters. Control, observation, accuracy.
So this would be a safe place if you took me here because of that. What about that?
Well, that's a very quiet road though, isn't it? Where we were before was quite busy. Now, if somebody came along, what would you do?
I don't know. What would I do if they wanted to come down here?
Well, you might continue with the manoeuvre. You might pull forward and get out of the way. base it on what you see.
How
at the
good
time
I
it
am.
happens. Yeah. How are you
Fine.
feeling? On you go when you're ready.
I'm scared.
If you want help, shout up. I suspect you don't need help though. You talk me through it, you can talk yourself through it.
Be alright if... I know.
Yep.
Is this a hill? I'm
Little
scared
bit.
with hill starts now, so it'll be alright that one.
Yeah.
So I'll just have to park up next to it. Right, I'm scared, I don't know what I'm doing. I think. I'm confused, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, take a moment.
Right, so
Take a
now
breath.
I'd reverse.
Yep.
Oh, I'm thinking.
You've got plenty of time, so take as much time as you need. Work it all out, and the job will be right.
Can I?
You can. Driver sets the temperature. Give you a bit of extra cold air as well.
God no one comes. Right, what did I... Right. We were more back one... Right, and... Ignore me.
It's fine. Just work it out.
More... Super duper slow.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to do loads of these, aren't I? Don't laugh at me.
So this is the perfect speed.
Can I start again?
I think you're about bang on here, you know. Let's finish it off and see how we end up. If it doesn't work, we'll try another one. I think you just need to learn to trust yourself.
Why?
Well, you'll see in a minute.
It's full lock now.
Mm-hmm.
Have I hit the curb?
Nope.
Have I done it?
You reckon?
I don't know, am I straight?
Not quite.
Wait, which way?
Do what you think
Do I
you
need
need
to be more that... I don't know. Would this be alright?
This should be fantastic.
Like,
Let-
could
let
I be too far back? In
No, this is fine. You can, but this is nowhere near too far back. Go on, go with your gut feeling.
I think I'm alright now. I don't know.
Yeah. And be neuro. Relax.
Is that alright?
Well, alright, tell me how you can improve on that.
Be more confident in myself, really.
Okay. But the end result here, marking that 1 out of 10, considering that's the first attempt, how would you say that was? Control, observation, accuracy. Let's look at control first. How was it? Put my hand on that wasp.
Oh,
It's gone.
control of the car. I had full control. Well,
Yeah.
I just kind of like a little... I was too scared, but then
You had a little moment.
Yeah, I had a little moment.
That's alright. So control, 1 to 10. Tell me how many that was.
I want to give myself a 10 because I
Then
think it was good. Maybe, yeah.
I'd be more than happy to agree with that. So control, nailed. Observation.
Yeah, I'll try to.
Were you
think I
looking all
did?
around?
Yeah,
If somebody been coming, would you have seen them?
yeah. Do you think I would have done?
Yeah.
I
Well, you
did.
spotted the wasp,
Yeah.
and he was coming from the front, so you must have been looking there. Okay, so control, observation. How about accuracy?
Like how I'm parked now?
Would you be happy to walk away and leave it part like that?
Yeah. Would you?
Yeah. Get out and have a look if you want.
I can see. It's fine. I'll take a picture. Well, my first parallel park.
Could you do that again?
Should I have another go?
Can if you want.
But, right, there's no car behind us.
You'll always get it where there's no car behind.
Is that...
In real life, you'll have to do it with cars behind you, but you could be another 6 or 7 feet further back and you'd still be alright.
Really? I thought you had to be right close to him.
No.
Am I just thinking like...
The way you see people parking normally, because you'd be doing this on a busy street, like on Ropergate. So you'd get it in really quite tight. I'm always careful though when I'm doing this. Always leave yourself room to get back out, because if you get close to him, somebody will park right up behind you and you end up stuck. So, do you want to try another one?
Yeah.
Happy with that?
Do you reckon I'll be able to get back out? Wait.
You tell me. You got in.
I got in. Really? Yeah. It's weird with my gears as well. I went into first and I thought I was going to third, if you get me.
Yeah, you sorted it out though.
Yeah, I did. I thought it would have done something else, but yeah.
Well, that's an interesting one. Just pause for a second. You went to bring the clutch up. You instantly felt it wasn't right as it was coming to the little biting point where it started going. And you pushed it back down, sorted it out. So you're responding to the car, which is
So
tremendous.
I wouldn't have got...
No, absolutely not. You'd be impressed that you noticed it. Off you go when you're ready. The happy puppy. Yeah, we're for a walk, yay!
You have to be careful with dogs as well, don't you?
Yeah, they just get excited.
There's like 2 now. I'll be fine, won't I?
Are they both on the lead?
Yeah, and they're
Should be
both on the
alright.
path. As long as I don't go on the path, then it's fine.
I was just going to say that if you, as long as we don't go on the path and the dogs are safe.
It won't stall, it will.
Fairly confident you
Why did I do that?
are. Controlled it though.
I know, but I don't know why I did it.
You're probably better off not picking up too much speed until you're straight again.
I know.
Because you've come out of
I
a
don't
tight
know.
space. It's fine, you've controlled it.
So I'm level the side of this car now.
Okay.
My wheel's straight. Do you reckon I can go straight in? It's just doing what I did, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Should I try it more further back though?
You do whatever you want. So somebody come
Oh,
in, then they're going to pull over and wait, aren't they?
We better not.
That's probably because they want to use this car too. Yeah, they've
in
stopped.
the car. They'll probably be watching me now. See what she has done wrong. I need to do this good now, don't I? Do you have faith in me?
I do.
Do you really?
I have absolute
I think I'm
faith
going a
in
bit faster this time. Too big headed now.
Sort it out then. You'll be right.
I've done it.
Yeah.
I think my observations were good. I've done it all, haven't I?
Look at that.
Oh yeah. Are they wanting to use my car?
They are.
No, they're not. They're pulling out. Are they? No.
No, they're moving away again. How was that?
Good.
Splendid. On you go when you're ready. Can you remember your way home from here?
Yeah, of course I can.
On you go then.
I'm really good with directions. Kelsey, my friend, she wouldn't have a clue what she's doing.
Some people have a good sense of direction, some people just don't.
I know. If I'm like round Leeds and whatnot, I'm good round Wakefield as well, but I'm really slow again. I think I'm a bit closer this time.
You are. This is staggeringly good.
I tried to slow down. I've done that good.
That's fantastic.
That was stressful.
That was tremendous.
Stressful. Here comes
So
the
you've taught
KFC
me
hot
and you
pie.
to do it.
What? Sorry.
You've taught me and you to do it. Left at the end. Oh, sorry, you find your own way. I'll shut up.
Oh, I'll go left. I could go right, I could go left.
Well, you could actually. Yeah.
I'm in second.
Has
And
it
the
worked?
car's coming up.
Okay.
So I'll drop to first.
Fantastic.
I don't realise how fast you can actually go on first, you know, when you come up to a, like look, and then, do you know what I mean?
Hmm?
Because my mate, she proper revs it, and I'm like, aren't you even turned
It's
to...
bad. It's bad for the car. It's bad for you.
Do you reckon he went to first as well?
Probably. You see how slow he pulled out. It looked like it was first.
No one about with her. I did it all the wrong order
So
then,
you're
didn't
saying
I?
you deliberately didn't indicate? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I deliberately didn't, you know what I mean? Yeah, he always gets a big daddy meal. It's bad that I know that, but I've been there like a year, so probably even more. Oh,
Well
I'm not
done.
really...
Well
I
done.
could have been correct more down there, couldn't I?
Maybe. But
it's
you've done the
fine.
right thing. Even though he's coming on our side of the road, we've got to give way lane. So, well done. Good stuff.
Do. He's letting me go, but what am
Is
I
he
doing?
letting you go or them go? It looks like another win. See, this is where it can get tricky. This flash of the headlights malarkey. Are they waiting? They're not, are they? See?
I know.
That's why we have to be so careful.
I know.
So she wasn't flashing at us, she was flashing at the other guy. So this is a
So
crossroads.
is that...
We have priority here over him,
Right.
but he's not giving you. So just be careful of your position as you turn in here, because it's a tricky one.
I know, and they're all speed. We need to leave me
And you've
alone.
done the right thing by having a good look around and not trusting the people around you. I've parked illegally, so I'll wave you all past. That's very big of them. So right at the roundabout. So we signal right on the approach this time.
Pardon? What?
So we're going over there to the right, so
So I have to do that?
you do. Until you get past the turning before yours, and then we'll signal.
Start for a second.
How's it been though? Has it
Because
worked?
I handled it well.
Because the car was still moving.
No, it's this corner where you have to be careful on.
Yeah.
Because there's always
I've
bad cars
seen
there.
so many near
Yeah.
misses there.
I'm one step ahead though. It's all good.
So when there's other cars, that's what it's about, doing what you've adjusted to give him time to get through, and then you keep going rather than rush up and stop. Grand stuff.
I think I've done good. I
Even better than good.
think I've done well. It's this corner as well. When I'm the passenger in cars, they cut round and they shouldn't. And there's cars coming.
That's right.
And I'm like, you've just nearly killed me, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, more like this.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, I'm just too good. Too good.
Careful now.
I'm joking. I'm not that bad. Oh god. No, it's a little good thing that you have a bit of confidence.
Well, of course it is. Of course it is. It should be fun and all.
You know, going up hills. Is it all right being in second and that?
Well, yeah. I mean, what you've got to do is you've got to base it on how the car feels.
Right. I don't. Yeah.
And then you're going to relax.
I'm in
So tell me
third
about
at the
today's
moment.
session.
I enjoyed it.
So if you have a look down those targets for parallel park that you just taught yourself to do, it'd be handy if I could find the right page. Come on. Do you know? Parallel parking. Ah,
I tried it.
you got it?
No, I haven't. I'm too close, that's why. Right.
There you go. So, mark those off.
Moving to a suitable starting, yeah. Prepare the card to move and take effective all-round observations, including blind spots. Yes. Coordinate the what? Yeah.
Well, we're a bit slower than walking pace, weren't we?
So that's fine.
Yeah.
Pause occasionally while maintaining control. I did do that. Did you?
Well, the reality is, you didn't necessarily need to pause because you were going so slow, you had plenty of time to look around. But yeah, it's great.
What can you get done for being too slow?
No. Nope.
Do significant steer into left. Yeah. Alright, good. Next up, purple. I've done right.
No, sorry, that's steering to the right on your way back in.
Alright, yeah. Half a metre of the curb. What's that? Like,
That's about that.
so I'm allowed to be like that?
Oh, you can be that far away, yeah. That'll be fine.
Can you?
Depends on the width of the road.
Close.
You have to be reasonably well tucked in. Now that depends on the width of the road, doesn't it? But the way you did it, fine. Both times, nailed. Second one especially, it's as good as I can do it. That sounded terribly big, didn't it? But I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, because that
Okay.
car.
These ones, more challenging circumstances, we'll just need to find some extra spaces. When we're driving around doing other stuff, we'll just, if we find a place, let's try it here. Eventually leading up to doing it in places like the likes of Workbook.
No.
That's easy. You've got the skills. The nice thing about Workbook is if somebody comes, well, they've got to stop anyway because there's nowhere for you to go. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, but there'll be a car behind me.
Well, then you've got a simple decision to make. Am I going to carry on with the manoeuvre or am I going to drive off? Bearing in mind, if you drive off, you've got to go round the block, come back in. So people just wait for you to complete the manoeuvre. As long as you don't hurry, you'll get it right.
So I have done really that much.
We need to just find the situations for that. But what about number 9? Your ability to assess whether the situation's safe, legal, convenient. And then you can have a look at the test requirements. So in terms of today, that's a lot of targets ticked off. You transfer those to your master progress chart and then have a look at what it says about the test.
What's this? Reverse park. Is that what it is?
So they're a great guide because if you're thinking, well, obviously the test's important. It's not all about the test, but if you know how you're going to be assessed, you can clearly see there that what you're doing fits the bill.
Would they take me to a car parking place?
For the reverse part, the one they'll just do it on a normal road.
But what if it's like...
If they want to do a bay park, they'll do that at the test centre because they've got their own car park there.
Alright. So I won't have to do it between cars?
No.
They don't let you?
No.
Go on.
Well, you might do it in between cars if you get back to the test centre and there's other people already back. But no, that you'll always have plenty of room to do it. But we'll have you in.
But would they step out and look at all lines or not?
No, you can tell from sat here whether you're in the lanes or not. That's great. Grand stuff. Last week you mentioned, again when we were driving home with the cameras off, about mind maps. Do they work for you? Okay. I mean, if you want to do it that way rather than doing your reflection, perfectly fine. I'll work with whatever works for you. Some people like to do the reflective logs in the book. Some people like to do mind maps. Some people like to just have a conversation about it. We'll work with whatever works for you, really. We're going to experiment. We're trying it different ways. So if you go back to your front page, or page 2, what do you think we should do next?
So have I done all these?
We've done them. No, there's still these ones to do. Turning the road and bay parking, which we could maybe have a go at next time. So you've done M6, which is skill
them
level 6.
two. Oh, so I've done all that, haven't I?
You have. You've also done that one.
Yeah.
You mark this however you want. It's your book.
Turning the road.
It's a 3-point turn.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
and bay parking in between the lanes. Or there's crossroads, busier junctions.
What's that like, North Town?
That would be like, like the junction at the Cobbler.
Mm.
That's a busier junction.
That's very busy.
And the ones around up, the thing is around up near the bus station, they sort of fit in with number 10, which is traffic lights and signals. So everything that we're going to do now is a combination of everything we've done so far.
I haven't been to a traffic light yet, have I?
No, but they're dead easy. You don't have to be judgment. If it's red, you stop. If it's green, you can go if it's clear. Dead easy.
Do you still have to check though?
Yeah, because the world's full of idiots.
What are all these like?
These are putting together all your basic skills in more testing circumstances, like your hazard drill, hazard awareness rather, hazard perception in faster moving situations, keeping yourself and other people safe, dual carriageways, defensive driving, town and city centre driving, that kind of stuff. We might have a dodge over to Wakefield and do some stuff over there because it's a bit busier than Ponty. And then independent driving, which we've already started really. Find your own way home. So it's just a case of, we say, you follow the signs towards X or Y or Z or whatever it happens to be.
How long do you reckon I've got to?
I think we need to crack on with this theory.
I know, that's what I'm gonna. I'm actually gonna do it today.
Right.
I'm gonna.
If you look at the progress you're making, we need to get the theory out of the way. Otherwise, you're going to be marking time waiting for a test. Grand stuff. Fill in all your targets on your master progress chart whilst you're doing your reflection of however you're doing it, and then we're cracking on really well.
So I've done all of them.
You will.
Except
Apart
one
from
more.
8,
Eight.
which was the challenging circumstances.
10. All 10 to
10's
like,
test stuff.
Yeah.
So that you've had a look and make sure you're going to be able to do it.
I won't mark all them off though.
Hazard drill though, with all of them,
All of them.
they were all filled in, weren't they? So
That's it really. See, it's always getting to yeah.
I love this because it just lets you see straight away at a glance at where you are.
I always show me look how much I've done.
Well, it's great, isn't it? Because you can look at it and think, yeah, I've done that. Whereas if if we got the end of the day and say, yeah, well done, good session, and then you went in and somebody says, yeah, how'd it go? You say, well, it was all right, I think. Yeah, I think I did all right. Here, you can see what you've done clearly.
Really, we could do like one of each, really, couldn't you? In the lesson.
I'll let
Kinda.
you decide. You decide. But you're quite right. Yes, you could.
Like today,
We've done
driving
that.
about and doing that, but you can still find a car and do it.
Well, the nice thing as well is that while we're driving about doing other stuff, if we suddenly find somewhere where we can practice something, you can just walk and have a go at that here.
Yeah,
fine.
because it's not necessarily I've just marked it off and I'll never do it again.
That's right.
I'll still have to always go back and be more confident and stuff. It's always going back to it.
Well, the reality is, you've just done that reverse part. You've done it all on your own, all of it. I haven't helped. I haven't inputted. I haven't done anything. We started off by last week you teaching me how to do it, and then you've just done it. So it's just a case of talking yourself through it before you do it, and then having a go. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, you've got me as a resource to dip into to say, well, how was that? So, well, you might want to think about this, or you might want to try that. Grand stuff. We're quite clever as human beings, We're capable of all sorts of stuff. Think about it, you taught yourself to walk and talk. This is a piece of cake compared to that.
Guess so, yeah.
Same time next week?
Yep.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Oh,
I'll message you.
oh,
'Cause I'm
right.
starting college, my first day's tomorrow.
All right. Oh, good for you.
And,
Yeah, it's getting a little bit.
yeah, I'll find out my timetable tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So if so I'm having to tell work what I can do.
Right.
And then I'll find
Or she doing it
space.
alongside work. Oh, cool.
Yeah,
What?
no.
Are you just doing 1 day a week? 2 days a week?
Wait, at what? At work?
No, at college.
I don't know.
Ah,
It's class as 3A levels.
all right, cool.
I think I have like a Wednesday afternoon off. Like all colleges have Wednesday afternoon off, so I reckon that's going to be busy. Learning to.
Well, I mean, if it's starting to get a bit busier now, do you think you could cope with it? Yeah, of course you could.
Just like coming back then. I think I coped with it well.
Well, I think I agree with it. You're just putting into place the stuff that you know how to do. But what we're doing now is just all those sub-skills that we build up, all those skills that you've done, and getting the feel of things and learning how to do stuff, we're now just putting it together in different situations. There's nothing new to learn now, just maybe different experiences to be had. and finding different ways of using the skills you've got. Grand stuff. Well, I'll if I don't hear from you, I'll see you at the same time.
Yeah.
If I do hear from you, then we'll agree at 10. If you're off on Wednesday afternoons, we can just switch to the afternoon, really. That makes life easier, then it's... But I'll leave that with you.
I might have a day off, I don't know.
Who knows where
Sure
fate
can.
may... Oh, thank you. That's how I got it.